welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, hey, how you doing? My name is Ash. I am a makeup artist and a book lover. Today's video is starting out completely blank because I'm doing a start to finish, supposedly holiday glam makeup tutorial. I thought it'd be fun to do a full face holiday glam get ready with me, and I'm going to be combining the two palettes from Melt and Bailey Sarian, Fatally Yours 1 and Fatally Yours 2, and I'm going to do it palette bingo style because I like to make things, you know, complicated. So there are 10 shades in the first version and 8 shades in the second. My eyes are stained blue, but when I put on my, you know, base and whatever, it should be fine. It should be fine. And I'm going to be doing my eyes first because I don't know how dramatic this is going to get. So I just want to have an easy cleanup. So that is why I am completely bare at this time. It's also really cold when I'm filming, so excuse the blanket. So I just have the random number generator pulled up on Google. I'm going to draw 3 shades from the first palette, 3 from the second, and then hopefully have something cohesive. So I don't know how well this is going to show. It's going to be 10, 2, and 4, which would be lead for 10, which is a black. Cyanide is 2, and that is like a mustard, and 4 is brown mercury. So far that screams fall, but I'm not mad at it. I am a little worried about having the black, but I'm not mad at this choice so far. So I'm gonna go for this one. I'm gonna switch it to 8 instead of out of 10, and that is going to be 6, 8, and 7. 6, 7, 8. Cool. Which actually works out 6, 7, 8. Because that's going to be Crimson, Fiery, and Kitty. How did that be so perfect? Like, yes. Yes. I love that I got Kitty because I can use that as like my lightest shade. But that is the color story I have to work with. And I think I can make something very smoky, very sultry. I have an idea. I have an idea. Alright, so I'm going to pin back my hair just so it's not falling into my eyes. I'm gonna prime with my trusty Anastasia eye primer. I'm gonna be pretty generous with this. Hopefully cover up the blue and just give a very nice solid base for all the shadow. There is a slight chance that this eye will water. I have been struggling this month filming, but if that's the case, I will do what I always do and just power through. It's gonna be my take on glam, like holiday glam. So if I do like glitter tears, I do glitter tears. Definitely the yellow is gonna go in the crease, these to deepen, and I'm thinking smoked out on the lash line with this. Maybe keep like the top, like these shades, and then these two on the bottom. So I'm actually going to start with Mercury and just start packing this on the outer corner. And I just have like an angled like blending brush. And because I do not have my base done, I can be as messy as I want. I'm just going to stamp that all on the outer corner in sort of like a triangle, like wing shape. And I'm going to start stamping that over. I'm not going to worry about blending just yet. I'm going to go in with a Game Beauty EO1. And I'm going to go into the shade Cyanide. I'm going to focus this right in here and blend that solely back into Mercury. I think I'm going to leave the lid pretty blank. I just love Melt shadows so much. They are phenomenal. Like this shade just blends out so beautifully. This is a perfect palette, in my opinion. Like you don't need shimmer to be perfect. You just need these gorgeous, grungy mattes. Love it. Yeah, I do think the typical like holiday glam is like a brown smoky eye with a red lip, which I may do a red lip with this. We'll see how it all looks in the end. I feel like holiday glam should be like personal to you, and this is my take on it, where it's just very intense and like almost sexy. I'll pick up a little bit more Mercury and start tapping a little bit further onto the lid. I'm going to take a fluffy brush and get just a touch of cyanide, just a touch, and start blending this edge just to soften the Mercury shade. Now I'm going to go in with a smaller brush, so Morphe M506, and I'm going to go into lead here. Just taking a little bit of this, and I'm going to add that right on the outer corner, keeping it pretty low, just kind of like making like that little V. And then go back in with Mercury just to soften the black. I tried curling my lashes because this eye, I think it was watering because one of my lashes was like bent down into my eye. I curled it. It feels fine. I don't think that's the actual issue, but it helped. Right, now I'm going to take a clean blending brush, no product, and I'm just going to soften this edge. Obviously, I'm going to like clean this up with a makeup wipe, but I want this to be a little bit more like diffused. Alright, now I'm going to go into the Fatally Yours 2 palette. I'm going to take the shade Kitty, and I'm going to put that all on my lid. This is a Lunar Beauty 5 brush. Now, this is not a white. It's like a gray, but it works. So just going to pat that all over. So like, even though it's gray, it gives like the illusion. Obviously, if you're recreating this, you could go in with a white, but I like how this looks. Alright, now I'm going to switch gears and work on my face. I'm going to just quickly clean up under my eye. Hopefully this doesn't irritate my eye. I'm going to clean up like the inner corner, and then I'm going to make a pretty sharp line. Yeah, I love these earrings. Oh my god, do they get stuck in my hair? Like, they're so cute. Oh, snowflakes. Dangerous though. Alright, so I'm going to move on to my face. I'm going to prime with my Ciate primer, the Vitamin Boost Plumping Primer. I'd like to say that I'm almost done with this, but I have no idea. I've used it almost every day that I've done my makeup this month. It's a really lovely primer. Just gotta be careful around the eyes. I do want to do some contour, some heavier contour, and I'm going to use the Milk Toasted Sculpt Stick. I'm going to do this under, but I'm also going to do a little bit on top. I just mainly do it under because I do find that when I do on top, it just looks a little funky. So I can do more underneath and then just a touch up on top, and it works out for me. But I love this contour. It is so good. And I'm just going to use an Anastasia. This is an 830 brush, which I think is for foundation. Oh no, I think this had blush on it. Never mind. New brush. New brush. This is from Spectrum Cosmetics. Again, this is a foundation brush. Also, I do this shape because I am trying to slim my face, and I feel like it does help. I just feel like I look really overweight, which I probably am slightly overweight, but man, do I love this contour. I'm just gonna flip it over to use the other side for my nose. Obviously, it's not gonna be a perfect contour. Foundation is gonna be the Tirtir one. This is the Red Cushion foundation. I love this. I haven't used it yet this month, and I'm kicking myself because it's a beautiful foundation, but I think I like it more for like, I wouldn't say special occasions, but when I wanna look extra good, I'm gonna go for this. Otherwise, my go-to has been the e.l.f. Soft Glam, which is fantastic. But I love this one. It's beautiful. Like, oh, so good. I feel like I have a hair on my face, which I probably do. Yep, cat hair. So I'm gonna carefully go around my eye. Like, look at that. Beautiful. Gonna lightly go over where I contoured. I do find that this little like pad, whatever you want to call it, is a little bit hard for me to get around my nose, but like I just can never get over how good this foundation looks. I feel so pretty in it. It's like, love it. For concealer, I'm going to use my Milk Makeup one. This is not my favorite concealer to use with this foundation, but I'm just going to use a touch of it. I don't really need too much of it. While that sits though, I'm going to go in with just a touch more contour. I'm just gonna take it up on my brush, just right on top, just to add just a little bit more. Also do this on the nose. That way when I blend out my concealer, it kind of just blends it all together. Oh, do I love this contour. I'm just gonna blend out my concealer really quick. Just cannot get over this base. It is so good. I'm gonna set really quickly with my two powders, which I'm almost done with this loose powder. Right under the eye, I'm gonna get as close as I can to where it's watering. It is gonna be a problem. I will deal with it. Alright, I'm just gonna quickly set with my Kosas powder also, which again, I am almost done with this powder. It's like barely anything left. This eye is watering. Oh, it makes me so sad that it waters. Again, I know what the issue is. I just need to stop filming so many videos in one day. I'm going to contour now with a powder. This is the Creature Cosmetics Carve Your Face. I'm just going to go into the Trick or Treat shade and just go right over. I did that cream. Such a good contour. Obsessed with it. No, this is too big of a brush for my nose, but you know what? I don't care. I suck at nose contour anyway. One brush for everything just works for me. For highlight, I'm going to use the Rare Beauty Enlighten shade. I might also put this on my brow bone. So powdery though, but it is stunning. Like, you can't tell me that that is not the most gorgeous highlight. I'm just going to highlight pretty much everywhere because I love a super, super highlighted look. And I am going to go in with my Lunar Beauty blush, and I'm going to go in with mainly the Spacey shade. It's just like my favorite blush shade right in the center there, and just blend and mesh that all together. Why must this eye deceive me, betray me? A watery eye can only stop me sometimes. I'm gonna switch over to brows just to give this a chance to kind of settle down. So I go in with a pencil. This is from Oma by Sharon C, which is not my correct shade. This is like an old backup I had when I had blonde hair, or like a lot of blonde in my hair. And then this is the Urban Decay Brow Blade. I'm just gonna use the ink side, mainly because I do not have the pencil side anymore. Used it all up. I will go in with a brow gel at the end, but now I think it's time to set the face with my Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray. I love to soak my face in setting spray. Does it use way too much? Probably. Does it feel great? Yes. So to finish off the eyes, I have two options. I can go in with a black in the waterline or a red. I am leaning to the red. This is Cherry Pie from Colourpop. I'm going to carefully put this in my waterline and then all through the lash line, and I'll use those last two shades to kind of smoke this out. So ideally this would go all the way over. I'm just gonna have to let it be. Alright, so I'm gonna go in with the crimson shade, and then I'm gonna top it with the fiery shade. So I just have like a brush that's perfect for the lower lash line. I'm gonna start stamping, and then I'll start blending. This is not a holiday look without a pop of red or green. I have the green sweater, so it's gonna be red on my eyes. You're just gonna forget that this eye is just absolutely betraying my entire life almost every single time I do my makeup. It is disheartening. It is horrible. Who do I have to sue? Love that. A little bit too much fallout though. Use my hair to cover it. I guess that kind of works. You know what? It's okay. It's fine. It's whatever. I used all my shades. I do think I want to put this on my inner corner though. I don't know how exactly you're supposed to use this. It's like such a weird texture. Okay, so my memory card actually got full as I was doing this, but I took this and put it here, and it kind of hides the wetness. I also don't love it on the inner corners, but we're here. It's what I'm going to deal with. I'm going to take the Enlighten shade like I said I was going to do. I think I'm going to pop that slightly on my brow bone. I do like how matte this looks. I just feel like I need a slightly lighter shimmer just right here. I love a good brow bone highlight. So I am going to tightline really quick. Attempt to at least. Okay, and I am going to do, maybe not a super dramatic wing, but I'm going to follow basically what I have going on using my NYX and Beetlejuice liner. But this is pretty much the eyes. I just got to do lashes. So I'm going to do lashes, throw on a lip, which might be like a red lip. We'll see. Do some with my hair, and then I'll be back to show you the finished look. Am I very annoyed about my eye? Yes. Will it hopefully look okay in the end? Fingers crossed. Alright, and here is the finished makeup look, and I'll be honest, even though this eye is bothering me, I think it still turned out really pretty. I am obsessed with it. I knew that these two palettes were going to work beautifully together, and I am just obsessed with it. So I'll go over real quick what I did to finish off my look. So for mascara, I did go in with my Rare Beauty mascara. I did that on top and bottom, and I did some mascara smudges just to kind of hide the mess that's going on. My lashes are the Teddy lashes from Kiss. And for my lips, I have the True Red lip liner from Smashbox. And then on top of that, I have one of their metallic lipsticks, which I am not a metallic lipstick person, but this is actually really pretty. This is the shade Heated in their Flash FX lipstick. I did add a little bit more of this on the outer corners just because my eye just got super watery that I had to go back in with shadow and that because it like all faded. But besides all this watery, messy eye business, let me know what you think about this look, and I'm going to go ahead and zoom you out to finish up this video. So all of my makeup details are going to be posted down below in case you're interested in everything that I used today. I am honestly so in love with these palettes. I wish my eyes would just not water while I do my makeup because I feel like such a failure. Such a failure when my body decides makeup isn't a good thing. Whatever. So if you like this video, make sure you give it a like, and if you haven't already, please subscribe. I cannot believe that it is literally days away from Christmas. That is insane to me. But thank you so much for watching. If you want, you can keep up with me on my other socials. I'm artistryxashh everywhere. And if you want some book content, I am Ashley with 2 H's that reads on TikTok and Instagram. I'm pretty sure that covers everything. So once again, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have an amazing day or night whenever you're watching this. Happy holidays, and I'll see you all tomorrow for a brand new video. Bye!